This is so ridiculous. Wait until you see this next topiary. This is so funny. Hello from the opening weekend of Flower and Garden Festival here at EPCOT. Spring is in the air. It feels good to be here. I love this festival. It's just like a feel-good, bright, airy, and fun festival, and we'll see what this year's is all about.
It is also the start of very hot season here in Florida. Today it's like 85 degrees. It's starting to feel like summer, so if you are headed here, make sure you pack your sunscreen, your tank tops, because it is toasty out.
Yeah, so we're gonna go around EPCOT today. We're gonna check out all the new topiaries that are here. Probably try a couple of food items, not a ton, just a couple of different things. And then later on tonight, we're gonna be checking out Simple Plan, which is always one of our favorite concerts for Flower and Garden. So come along with us. And we have some new topiaries, or I should say a new setup of topiaries at the front entrance of the park here. You got Woody, Bo Peep, Buzz, some of the sheep, the gang from Toy Story, and this is to celebrate 40 years of Pixar.
Lotso is one of the new topiaries this year, and if you walk by him, he actually smells a little bit like strawberries.
It does, yeah.
Because it's the beginning of the festival, all the topiaries aren't like fully grown yet, but I think over the course of the festival, he might get like more pink flowers around him.
And Lotso is just one of a handful of new topiaries that they have this year. I feel like in years past, it's been a lot of the same, but from what we've seen so far from things on Instagram and whatnot, there's a bunch of new ones, and one of them is really, really funny. I can't wait to go see that one. It's the most viral one of the festival so far. First stop of the day is gonna be Communicore Hall. They always transform this space to something new for the festivals. And we're gonna go see what they did for Flower and Garden. So as soon as you come in, they have a bunch of flowers over here. You can hear some bird noises, and the flowers actually open and close. That's really cool. Not all of them, but a couple of them will open and close. You can see they got a light inside too. Really pretty. Good photo op over here as soon as you walk in.
Spike is up there. He's so cute.
They got this little like topiary type of thing. Not really a topiary, but they got a bunch of plants in the middle. And then there's Spike the Bee, one of the mascots for Flower and Garden. And then it might be a little bit hard to pick it up on the microphones, but as you're kind of hanging out in here, you hear like birds chirping, you hear bees buzzing.
The menu that's inside Communicore Hall actually changes with the season. I think like the first few weeks is what's available right now, like the blueberry crumble cake, seared scallops, and I think grilled asparagus. And then I forget what date it is, but it actually changes over for 3 new food items. I love this hat. So cute. It has oranges on the back. It's $30.
I do like that.
I love the color. I just love
the
like
Flower and Garden merchandise is usually really good.
Yeah, I love like the pastel orange.
Yeah, so over in Communicore Hall, they have basically all of the merch. Now they'll have this some of it in World Showcase at a couple of the kiosks, and then of course over in the Creation Shop. But if you don't want to deal with like the craziness of creations, you could just come in here, and there's like barely anybody in here looking at merch. So let's see a couple of the things that they have. They have this embroidered shirt.
I love that. Maybe I'll get, that's a kid's shirt, but I could get like an extra large.
Yeah, $26.99. Got Orange Bird.
That's so cute. It's also embroidered right here, which is really nice.
And then they have another embroidered shirt. Flower and Garden Festival 2026.
I noticed a lot of the merchandise this year has embroidery on it, so it is like really good quality.
Even the, like this little rain jacket has like the patch on the chest is embroidered. That is $59.99. Here's a Spirit jersey. You got Orange Bird, that same design that's on that kid's shirt. And then the back, EPCOT International Flower and Garden Festival. I actually really like this. I don't buy a lot of the festival specific merch, but I do like this design. It's really cute.
They have this like teal t-shirt as well. This is embroidered here, as well as Spike and like this little patch.
That's
really
a cute
like
shirt.
it, yeah.
Yeah, good job with the merch so far.
Yeah, usually I'm not like a fan of the merch for the festivals, but this stuff is really cute.
Yeah, and then those are the ears right over there. You got both Spike the Bee and Orange Bird, and this is kind of like a cloth bow on the mini ears. That's really cute. Then here's this Loungefly bag. It's kind of an awkward shape. I do like the design, I will say, but like the shape of the bag is a little bit awkward. This is $85 for the Loungefly. For $30, they have this annual pass holder embroidered hat. You got Mickey on the front, And it says pass holder on the back right there. Another, is this a Loungefly or a lug bag? That I'm not sure. Oh, it is Loungefly. Okay, so they have a Spike the Bee Loungefly. Pretty cute. And we said this last year, Spike the Bee is literally just Mickey Mouse with different ears. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Like the whole shape of his face and everything, it's just Mickey.
I have a Spike the Bee shirt just for him with
I
sunglasses
actually kind of
on.
like this. This is pretty cool. A lot of the shirts are a little bit more expensive, but honestly, I would be okay with paying a couple bucks more if you're getting like that embroidered quality, which basically every shirt is. And then there's the back of this shirt.
This
Another
is cute
Spike
too.
the Bee. Really
this
cute.
one's kind of like, it's not cropped, but it's more of like a boxier fit. I kind of like that.
And then for $27.99, they have the Spike the Bee little shoulder plush. Honestly, I really liked a lot of that merch. And
Yeah,
I don't
me too.
say that about like EPCOT Festival merch.
I know, we never buy the festival merch, but that stuff is probably my favorite, like, since I don't even know how long.
And the quality's really good.
Yeah, like even the feel of the t-shirts felt like nice and soft, not like that thin, like cheapy material.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
very good job.
Good job, Disney. And then just outside of Communicore Hall, they have the Encanto Topiaries. These were the ones that were in the front of the park for the past couple of years, but they switched those out with Toy Story, and they moved these ones over here. Getting closer to Figment, and they have the Lion King Topiaries over here. These are always a fan favorite. I love Rafiki holding Simba. Going into Alex's favorite part.
Okay, you guys know I don't like butterflies, but I'm gonna be brave and do it for Adrian. And we're gonna go check out the butterfly garden.
All right, here we go. Into Butterfly Landing, through the beads. Woohoo! Oh look, one just flew by.
Oh,
Saw one already. A whole bunch over here. I feel like they tend to gather like in the corners.
there's
of the
one.
net. There's a whole bunch right there. This one is a Flower and Garden staple. You got Donald Duck, and he's kind of looking at the bee. The bee landed right there in between his eyes, looking up at it. He's got his little rake. Beautiful flowers that they planted here. And what a great photo. You can get a great picture of Donald with Spaceship Earth in the background. All right, so while we're over here, we're gonna stop at Nectar. And this has a couple of different poke bowls, which is all Alex. I don't eat that type of seafood. But I do want to try the coconut panna cotta. That was one of the things that I had on my list to try. And honestly, everything sounds good. If you like poke, those look pretty good. But we're gonna get the panna cotta. I'm sure Alex will get one of the poke bowls. And then this is from the Nectar booth. Something I don't remember seeing in the past is hours on the food booths. Was this always a thing, or did they just start doing this year?
So the first food booth we stopped at is over kind of near the land, and it's called the Nectar booth. They have tuna poke bowls, which is right up my alley, so I knew I had to try that. And then we also got the panna cotta because, fun fact, Matt and I had never had panna cotta until we ate at Palo, and it was so good. I don't think anything will top that panna cotta, but we'll see how this one compares here at the festival. They both are really beautiful. Like, look at that.
Really pretty.
So colorful. This has like a little flower in it.
And the poke bowl's like pretty big.
Yeah, that's a big portion.
This has got to be one of the largest like Epcot Food Festival items that we've seen, and this was $8.79.
Oh, and they do make the poke bowl without tuna, so if you're like vegetarian, you could get it just without the fish.
Right? Isn't this crazy though that this is like below $9?
Yeah.
For an Epcot Festival food? I mean, this is a really big portion. Also, you can take part in the garden graze throughout the festival, and you go around and you have to try 5 of these items over here, and then you get your stamps, and then you get your little completer treat once you complete all 5. And coincidentally, we didn't even know this, but the poke bowl and the panna cotta, which are both new items for this year, are a part of the garden graze. So we got our first 2 stamps.
So when I get poke bowls, I usually get salmon, not tuna, but this is really, really good. I'm really surprised. Like, the fish tastes fresh. The seaweed salad is really good. It tasted like what you would get at a Japanese restaurant. I'm really impressed. This is so good. And it's nice on like a hot day because it's like cool, you know, it's not a hot meal. It's a big portion, so it'll fill you up. Really good job. I love
How
this
does
a
this
lot.
compare? Because I know you're a big fan of like what they usually have over at like the Japan pavilion, like the sushi donuts and all that. Is this better?
I think this is better.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I do still love the sushi donut. We'll have to go try the frushi this year. Remember how disappointed we
was
were
terrible
last year? I wonder if they if it's the same or if it's back to the regular frushi, but I still like the sushi donut. I still would get that, but this I think is like a better portion size, and it's really delicious.
I had a few spoonfuls of the panna cotta, and I probably should have looked at the menu to see how they described this, but the whole bottom, like the lighter portion, That's the coconut. And then on top, it's almost like a jelly, like a jam type of consistency. It's some sort of berry that's on top of it. But when you mix the two of them together, it's really good. Although I was expecting this to be like much more coconut tasting, the berry is like really overpowering. So if you don't like berry flavored things, probably pass. But I would get this again. This was really good. It's interesting,
really
right?
good.
It is really good.
I like that.
But like I said, like I was expecting like really overpowering coconut, but it's really it's like a berry type of a flavor.
Yeah. Ooh, that's really good.
It's so light too.
I know. That's so good on a hot day. That's delicious. I would get that again.
Nectar booth, 2 for 2.
2 for 2, yeah.
So they have these little signs throughout the festival that tell you like all different things about whether it's like plant life. They have one over by the butterflies. This one is about the benefits of being outside. It says outside exercise is great for the body and give you a mental break from the fast-paced world of technology we live in today. And then over here it says being outside on a regular basis has been shown to have a wide range of benefits from improving memory to decreasing stress. So there you go. Get outside more. We love La Calle.
Oh yeah, they're the best. Like, they really turn it up in EPCOT.
So we're about to make our way into World Showcase. They have a little kids play area, which is called Play Along Bay. It's like a little play on words for Storm Along Bay, which is the pool over at the Yacht and Beach Club. And then the 2 booths that are over here in this area are Yacht and Beach related too. This one is the Yacht Grub. Passing by the Yacht Grub, I remember trying this dips and chips last year, so that's a repeat item. And then they also have a captain's board, which is just kind of like a little charcuterie board. And that's about it. So I think we're gonna pass on this one. So we officially made it into World Showcase. Doesn't look too crazy right now, but it is the opening weekend of a festival. So I'm sure once we get a little bit deeper, the crowds will start to show up and we'll see what we're gonna try. So over here in Canada, it looks like we got a new home for the Muppets. They got the Kermit and Miss Piggy topiaries directly across from the Northern Bloom booth, which is Canada. So you got Kermit over here on his bicycle. This one's been here forever. And then over here you got Miss Piggy sitting on top of all her suitcases. So it looks like they shuffled some of the topiaries around, which I appreciate because usually they're in the same spots and you know where everything is, but so far this year, they've done a good job mixing it up.
And Winnie and Friends are also in a new spot this year too. This is usually where Captain Hook and Peter Pan are. And then Winnie the Pooh is usually over near like the bathrooms across the way, but it looks like they moved them over here this year.
Yeah, I like the shuffling of these,
Yeah.
keeping us on our toes. Over here you got Eeyore and Piglet and Rabbit. And just outside of the restrooms, you got Tinkerbell over here, and she's like in a little fairy garden. Look at all the little fairy houses they have. They got a couple over here, some more over there, and then she's got those really pretty like purple, bluish purple flowers that are around her. And then here is Peter Pan and Captain Hook. These have been flower and garden staples for a long time. You got them dueling over here in the UK. This is a great spot for them. I kind of wish they keep them here.
There's Peter Pan.
And they put the other ones where they were, like the Winnie the Pooh
Peter
ones. I feel like that
Pan?
works really well. Coming up on France now, and this is honestly a booth that we rarely ever get anything from. And I don't know like what any of this stuff is. So I think we're gonna probably pass, although it looks like they have a beignet, a caramel beignet, maybe with some like vanilla cream. Okay, biggest question, if Lumiere is back, will he have eyebrows in 2026? I don't even know if he's there. Oh, he's there. He's there.
Oh,
well, let's
check.
go see if he's got eyebrows this year. So here is Lumiere and Cogsworth, and happy to report Lumiere has eyebrows.
He's
Feel like ever
there.
since that one year where we called it out, and everyone's like, why doesn't he have eyebrows? He was so creepy looking. He's had them ever since. I mean, Cogsworth looks like he's seen better days.
Yeah.
He's looking a little thin. I mean, the viral topiary this year is Ozempic Sully, which we'll see a little bit later on. But I think there's maybe a Pixar Disney crossover, and Sully gave Cogsworth a little bit of that Ozempic because he's looking real thin. So there's a bunch of people walking around with like the Spike the Bee headbands on.
And Matt's jealous.
And I
he
want
wants
one of those. I feel like, there's like this secret Spike the Bee society that's taking place. and I want in on it. So how do you get that headband? I'm assuming you have to do the scavenger hunt.
Yeah, I think that's what it's from. I think you get it when you buy the scavenger hunt map.
Do we have to do the scavenger hunt? Probably not today.
Probably not today, but maybe we'll come back and do it because I've seen some of the like hidden eggs and stuff around. So we might have to do it.
So like I said before, when we were inside the Communicore hall, they do have some booths throughout World Showcase that have some of the merch. Now we didn't see any of this over there. This is the Alice in Wonderland collection, but this one is stitched on too. Nice little crew neck sweatshirt. They do have like a little butterfly Alice in Wonderland lounge fly bag, and then for 50 bucks they have this embroidered like butterfly women's dress.
Okay, we're over here at the Japan booth and we're about to do a Frushi investigation because last year we were so disappointed in it. We love Frushi, that's one of our favorite things, and it did not live up to the hype last year like years in the past. So we're gonna see if they fixed it this year. This is devastating.
This is the end of an era, ladies and
It does
gentlemen.
look better than last year, but they don't have that like strawberry sauce on
And look
top.
how much, there's plenty of room on this plate.
Yeah.
And they don't have, I mean, they have like a different type of sauce, but they don't have the raspberry sauce.
Yeah.
And there's still no whipped cream.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, it might be time. We'll taste it, but as far as the looks, it looks just like last year.
I know.
And I'm pissed.
It tastes good and it is refreshing, but we know what it could be, you know? And it's not how it used to be.
Also, for $7.50, no thanks.
Yeah.
The jerk chicken at La Isla Fresca is cheaper than this. And it comes with plantains and like a full like drumstick.
That's crazy. Try it. I mean, it still tastes good, and like I said, it's refreshing, but it's just not living up to the hype of what it used to be. It's missing the sauce. It's missing the whipped cream. Didn't it used to have like coconut shavings
flakes?
on
Yeah, I mean,
top?
look, there's literally like 2 flakes on the plate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right here.
Yeah, literally. I mean, you could count the flakes on one hand.
You can't even taste it.
I hate to say it, it's time to move on from getting Frushi every year. It's just not what it used to be. This used to be literally my favorite item at Flower and Garden. You would take the Frushi, dunk it all in the whipped cream and everything. It was so good with the raspberry sauce, all the coconut flakes that they had on it. But now it's just a shell of what it used to be. And it's like, it's sad because, you know, it's like when you're friends with somebody for so long and you guys just kind of grow apart and you're not friends anymore. I feel like that's what's happening with Frushi. So unfortunately, can't recommend it. As we're passing the American Gardens Theater, if you've been here before, you know you can kind of stand in the back, and there's a bunch of people that have already camped out real estate to stand in the back for Simple Plan. So this is gonna be a busy, busy night. Always one of the most popular acts that come. And I think we might have to grab a spot soon too. Our move is usually to just kind of stand in one of these back spaces over here, but they are filling up. So we're gonna walk past America for now because there's a couple of things we want to do before we actually either get in line or wait in the back for the 5:30 Simple Plan show. I'm really curious how long this line is because there are people out here like sitting on the floor with umbrellas and everything. They've probably been camping out forever.
This line is so long. Whoa. This is crazy. We're definitely gonna have to stand in the back.
Yeah, well, that's fine. That's what we usually do anyway.
That's fine.
But yeah, look at this line. This is nuts. Oh my gosh, we're in Italy. And this is, so it might not look that crazy right now, but this snakes all through. So you have like a queue of people over here, and then I bet you the line goes back to Germany. So here's Italy, here's the concert line. It is still going. And I don't even see the end of it. Usually when it's this busy, they have someone with like a big stick that says end of line, but it's just going and going. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're officially in Germany. No end in sight. Oh, I see the line. I see the person with the stick. It's back behind this little hut over here. Holy cow, that is insane. There it is, right there. The end of the line for the show, that guy with the stick. The first Simple Plan show starts in just about an hour. I think we're gonna go as far as China, see what they have at the China booth. And hopefully they have something new because I do want to try like one more thing before the concert starts. We have to make our way back over to America. If not, we'll just go in the little China pavilion and probably get some air conditioning because like Alex said in the beginning of the video, it is way too hot right now. Like it is early March and it's like almost 90 degrees today. I'm not ready for this. I mean, we just had a freeze last month where all these trees and everything you see behind me were brown. And here we are today, just absolutely drenched in sweat. So we'll go see what they have at the China booth. then we'll probably go get some AC. So this is the back of the line for the China booth, and I was like, is Simple Plan playing at the China booth? Because this line is crazy, but this is where they have the Tanghulu. I think I'm saying that correctly. That's like the sugar-coated fruit. Everyone's been saying it's really good. I have my doubts, but I think we are going to try it just for the sake of trying it. Like I said, this is where the Tanghulu is. This is like that viral dessert that they have. It's like the strawberries and grapes. And then I think I'm also going to get the bao bun. And that's probably going to be it for food that we tried today. But we'll see if this is good. Everyone's talking about this Tanghulu, so we have to try it out. So bad news, which is probably good news in hindsight, if I'm being honest. The Tanghulu, they said, was going to take 20 to 25 minutes to make. They ran out of it. I don't have that kind of time to sit and wait for strawberries and grapes, so we decided to pass on that today. Maybe we'll try that in the future, but instead, I did still get the bao bun. And this looks really interesting. There's a lot of beef in it. I, for some reason, thought this was going to be ground beef because I feel like all the bao buns in the past have been ground beef. And it looks a little on the dry side, but I'm not going to judge it until I try it. So let's see, the bao bun from China at this year's Flower and Garden. So just like I thought, the bao bun is pretty dry. I mean, there is like supposed to be a peanut sauce on it. There's not a whole lot of that sauce on there. You really don't taste it all that much. It's basically just like the beef, a little bit of onions, and then the like really dry, crusty bao bun. Not that good, I would pass.
Not one of my favorites. I do want to come back and try that fruit though.
Yeah, I kind of do want to, I mean, I don't really want to try it.
It doesn't look like anything special, but it's like the viral thing in Asia right now. Like I see it all over like TikTok and stuff. I don't know how good it is here at EPCOT. I'm sure the ones in actual Asia are like a lot better, but I do want to try it.
So we finished the loop around World Showcase, and check out the Moana Topiaries. This one was another one that was at the front at one point, I believe. But now they've put them over here right at the entrance. I love how they have the sand down too. Look at Pua and Hey Hey. You got Maui back there. There's Moana. Really cool. So the sky's looking a little ominous. So I think we're gonna start wrapping it up, making our way towards the front of Epcot. There's still some more topiaries we need to see. So we'll do that before we go. Got Bambi, Thumper. I don't know the skunk's name. I totally forgot what the skunk's name is, but this one is another one that was relocated. Bambi used to be over in World Showcase, I think kind of by like Canada over there, if I'm not mistaken. This is so ridiculous. Wait until you see this next topiary. This is so funny. Oh, over here, just outside of the creation stop, I can't stop laughing. But you have Mike Wazowski from Monsters University, and then you have Sully, but Sully is looking slim.
That's Ozempic.
That's GLP-1 Sully.
Yeah, literally.
Ozempic Sully. Now, I wonder if it's one of those things where, like, as the festival goes on, he's just going to grow in a little bit more. But right now, he is looking like a slim boy.
He also looks like a Christmas tree. Like the material that they made him out of look like pine needles, kind of.
Also, doesn't Sully have like a big round spot on his chest? Like a different color?
I might have to look it up.
I think he's like blue with the spots. And
well, no, he's purple. Has purple spots.
Yeah. But then you got Mike Wazowski over here. Mike looks really good. He's proportionate to what you would expect. He even has braces.
No, look, he just has purple spots.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, not like the thing on his belly.
I guess not. I don't know why I thought he had like a...
Look at this compared to this.
So here's Sully, right?
They need to like give him a belly.
And there's Sully. I do like all the little planters that are around here. These are really pretty, like all the different colors. There's Mike Wazowski there with his books. Let's see what these books are. Introductory Scare Techniques, The Complete History of Scaring, Scare Ref. So yeah, you got Mike.
You know what else I like?
Ozempic Sully.
I like that they made the little like bushes, like
I didn't even notice
those. Yeah, and there's ones over there behind you.
They just put little eyes and teeth on some of these other bushes. So with those clouds rolling in, I think it's time we're gonna start making our way home, but we had a fun first day here at Flower and Garden, and the best part about this festival, it's like 3 months long, so still plenty to do, more food items we wanna try. We do have a list, so we'll for sure be back, but yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, and we have to finish our stamps so that we could get the like completer prize. I'm not sure what it is this year. They change it every year, but we'll definitely come back and do that as well.
Yeah, for sure. And then as far as Simple Plan, we did watch the 5:30 show, but we were all the way back by like Regal Eagle Barbecue, so there was nothing to even film and show you.
Yeah.
But they were good as always. So yeah, check out the concerts here. Maybe somebody you like will be coming and playing during Flower and Garden.
Yeah.
And you'll get to see someone. But hope you guys enjoyed coming along with us for our first trip of many this year to Flower and Garden. If you did, make sure you give the video a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel down below so you don't miss out on all of our future Disney content to come. And with that being said, we'll see you guys real soon.